الحديث الثالث, hadith number 3, narrated Abu Huraira, Allah's Messenger ordered me to guard the zakat, revenue of Ramadan. Then somebody came to me and started stealing of the foodstuff. I caught him and said, I will take you to Allah's Messenger. Then Abu Huraira described the whole narration and said, that person said to me, please don't take me to Allah's Messenger, and I will tell you a few words by which Allah will benefit you. When you go to your bed, recite Ayat Al-Kursi, for then there will be a guard from Allah who will protect you all night long, and shaitan will not be able to come near you till dawn. When the Prophet ﷺ heard the story, he said to Abu Huraira radiallahu anh, he who came to you at night, these 3 nights, because the story says that that person came to Abu Huraira and tried to steal from the money of the zakah or the wheat of the zakah for 3 times, and every time when Abu Huraira caught him, he said, please, I am a very poor man and I have children and wife, so please free me. So the first time, the second time, then the third time, he said, Abu Huraira said to him, no, that's it, I have to take you to the Prophet ﷺ. He said to him, if you free me, I will teach you something important. And then he said to him, or benefit you, he said, for when you go to your bed, recite Ayat Al-Kursi, for then there will be a guard from Allah who will protect you all night long. So Ayat Al-Kursi, Ayah Hafira, will protect you when you read it, when you go to bed the whole night. And shaitan will not be able to come near to you until dawn. So shaitan will not come to you until dawn, until al-Fajr. Now Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, so Abu Huraira came to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and reported to him the whole story. So Nabi Alayhi Salatu Wasallam asked him, do you know who was with you these 3 nights? So Abu Huraira said, Allahu wa Rasuluhu Alam. Allah and His Messenger knows the best. So Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, لَقَدْ صَدَقَكَ وَهُوَ كَذُوبٌ. He told you the truth, although he's a liar. And it was shaitan. So shaitan gave Abu Huraira this beneficial thing just to escape from Abu Huraira. But the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam approved what the shaitan said to Abu Huraira. He said, لَقَدْ صَدَقَكَ. He told you the truth, despite that he's a liar. So all the time he's a liar. And we know this, that shaitan, all the time when he promises you false promises. He'll say to you, do you this and this will happen. And follow me and you'll be safe and you'll enjoy yourself. Then when you are in trouble, you'll say, oh, no, I don't know you. And this is mentioned in Surah Al-Hashr, that shaitan, when he misguides someone, كمثل الشيطان إذ قال لإنسان اكفر. So when the shaitan came to a person, there is a story, but it's not the time to tell you about it. So the shaitan said to a person, اكفر, make kufr. فلما كفر, so that man, he became a kafir, and then he was in trouble. Then he asked help. He said, no, إني بريء منك, I have nothing to do with you. إني أخاف الله رب العالمين, I fear Allah subhanahu. And in Surah Ibrahim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about this, that when the people will come to the shaitan and say, you misguided us. He said, I have nothing to do with you. I spoke to you and you followed me. فَلَا تَلُومُونِي وَلُومُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. Don't blame me, blame yourselves. And this is the situation, brothers, all the time when you deal with the shaitan. Shaitan will beautify the things for you. زين لهم الشيطان أعمالهم. So anything haram, he will make it to you very beautiful. Excellent. Just do this and you'll be number one. Now when you do it and you are in trouble, I have nothing to do with you. Yeah, face the sequences of your actions. And from the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah warned us against the shirk. And He told us, إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ فَاتَّخِذُوهُ عَدُوًّا. Shaitan is your enemy. Take him as your enemy. Don't trust him, because you cannot trust the shaitan who disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the first place. And I like a quotation from one of the scholars. He said, don't take a friend who doesn't fear Allah. Because if he is the enemy of Allah, how can he be your friend? If someone drinking, going to discourse, committing all types of haram, but he's a nice guy. You know, when you sit with him, it's fun. He talks nicely, treats you nicely. When it comes to relation between people, you say, oh, he's a nice guy, maybe, you know, doesn't matter, you know, he drinks, but I don't drink. So let me take him as a friend, go out, something. No. This person is guided by the shaitan. And you, inshallah, all of us, guided by the Rahman. Doesn't work. The one who is guided by the Rahman will be the friend with the one who guided by the shaitan. There are two ways. And if you ignore this, what will happen on the day of judgment? وَيَوْمَ يَعَضُّ الظَّالِمُ عَلَى يَدَيْهِ. So the zalim, the oppressor, will bite his hands. يَقُولُ يَا لَيْتَنِي اتَّخَذْتُ مَعَ الرَّسُولِ سَبِيلًا. I wish that I followed the Prophet. يَا وَيْلَتَى لَيْتَنِي لَمْ أَتَّخِذْ فُلَانًا خَلِيلًا. So, oh, or woe to me. I hope that I didn't take so and so my friend, my best friend. لَقَدْ أَضَلَّنِي عَنِ الذِّكْرِ بَعْدَ إِذْ جَاءَنِي. And that was about a person called Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayth. He misguided me after I saw the truth. So after he saw the truth and said to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I believe in you, then because one of his friends, he said, oh, if you follow Muhammad, you are not my friend anymore. He said, oh, friend of Muhammad? No, the friend. So he followed the friend and left Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. لقد أضلني عن الذكر بعد إذ جاءني وكان الشيطان للإنسان خذولا. So here Shaitan, he told the truth, but he is a liar. And what we can understand from this hadith, two things. The first thing, to encourage us to read Ayat Al-Kursi when we go to bed. And this is one of the important adhkar when you go to bed. And when you do it, then there will be a protector from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Protects you until dawn. There is another hadith عن أبي بن كعب رضي الله عنه أنه كان له جرن فيه تمر فكان يتعاهده فوجده ينقص فحرسه ذات ليلة فإذا هو بدابة شبه الغلام المحتلم. قال فسلمت فرد السلام فقلت ما أنت جني أم إنسي؟ قال جني. فقلت ناولني يدك فناولني فإذا يداه يد كلب وشعره شعر كلب، فقلت هكذا خلق الجن؟ قال لقد علمت الجن أن ما فيهم من هو أشد مني. قلت ما حملك على ما صنعت؟ قال بلغني أنك رجل تحب الصدقة فأحببنا أن نصيب من طعامك. فقال له أبي فما الذي يجيرنا منكم؟ قال هذه الآية، آية الكرسي التي في سورة البقرة، من قالها حين يمسي أجير منا حتى يصبح، ومن قالها حين يصبح أجير منا حتى يمسي. فلما أصبح أتى الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم فأخبره فقال صدق الخبيث. الإمام النسائي، أبو يعلى، ابن حبان، الطبراني، الحاكم who declared it صحيح, Abu Nu'aym and al-Bayhaqi in his Dalail narrated from Ubay ibn Ka'b that he used to have a field of dates and he used to guard it, but as time passed by, he kept less watch over it. One night he planned to guard it, but he saw an animal in shape of a young boy. Ubay ibn Ka'b offered him greetings and he replied back. Ubay asked him whether he was a human or jinn. He replied he was jinn. Ubay asked him to show his hand. Ubay saw that his hand was like that of a dog and it had hair on it. It had hair on it like dog does. Ubay asked, are jinns created in this fashion? He replied, some jinns are even more stranger than me. Ubay asked, who compelled you to do this? I steal from my field. He replied, I have heard that you love to give sadaqah. So I thought of stealing some from you. Ubay asked, what is it that can protect us from you? The jinn replied, Ayat Al-Kursi, which is in Surah Al-Baqarah. Whosoever recites it in the evening will be safe from our shar till the morning, and whosoever recites it in the morning, he will be safe from us till evening. On next morning, Ubay ibn Ka'b went to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and told him about this. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the Khabith told the truth. And Imam Jalal al-Din al-Suyuti mentioned this in Tafseer Ad-Durr al-Manthur. Now here we have 3 hadiths and talks about different times. So the first hadith talking about reading it after what? Salah. The second hadith, reading it before going to sleep. So there is one before and there was one after. And the third hadith talking about reading it when? In the Adhkar al-Sabah, in the morning after Fajr, and Adhkar al-Masa before Maghrib. So here there is 4 times to read Ayat Al-Kursi. So when you read it after every Salah, there will be 5. In the morning and the evening, another 2, 7. When you go to bed, 1, 8. So if you read Ayat Al-Kursi in all these times, then according to all these hadiths, you will be protected from the early morning until the second morning. From the early morning, because when you read it in the morning, you'll be protected the whole day. When you read it in the evening, you'll be protected the whole night. And again, when you read it, when you go to bed, you'll be protected until Fajr. So if you'd like, and I am sure every one of us likes, to be protected from the shaitan, and the jinn, then we recite this ayah, Ayat Al-Kursi, in the morning, after every salah, in the evening, and when we go to bed.